A tall glass of shut up juice. Blue debate with Kyle Kalinske, Shaky Gerga, Allan Lichtman, and Harry Sisson.
Situation is pretty good. Think inflation is going up when it's been cut by 75%. That unemployment.
Yeah, but it's still inflation.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. This was why I linked the Piers vid, by the way. Jank versus Allen clip was cinema. Oh shit, let's see.
Get into this discussion, but one, I think you're blaming the voters. I think that's a terrible idea. And look, I debated Professor Lichtman before. I told him his theories about the keys were absurd. I was right. He was wrong. I said he'd lose his keys.
No, you were
Couldn't
not
find
right,
him
and
before
I
the
was
election.
not wrong. And that's a cheap shot, and I won't stand for it.
Well, who won, brother?
Should not.
That's a cheap shot. Don't you dare come for the keys. You come for my family, that's one thing. But you come for the keys, you best not miss.
Be taking cheap shots at me.
Who won?
You want to make your point,
live
make your
in
point.
a total
Don't make
world
it personal.
of denial.
I read your own followers' comment.
Yo, he did the woo. This guy. No, that's amazing. Oh my God, Unc is cooking him.
And so they all trashed you, every one of them, and supported me.
Yeah,
so quiet with your personal attacks.
Come find out again.
Oh, Shaky Gerga is a new emote in the chat. Ain't no way, bro.
Make whatever point you want.
Yeah.
Don't make it personal.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything.
You attacked me personally.
You're so deluded.
Oh, right. I've only been a professor for 51 years.
On this program, I've never been able
books.
to finish a thought.
How many books have you published? No, because you're personally attacking me again. Say whatever you want, but I'm not going to stand for
brother,
personal
you got it wrong.
Say
you were
whatever
preposterously and stupidly wrong. So, okay, all right. Can I just finish a goddamn thought ever on this show?
No, not if you're personally. I admitted I was wrong. I don't need you to call me stupid.
Okay.
Can I just say, it's great to see you Democrats all getting along so well.
Who taught you manners?
It's lovely to see a post-election harmony as you all come together again.
We're just one right now. Hey, Allan, you deserve a tall glass of shut-up juice, so can you just shut up for a second and let someone who knows...
He should have been like, Allan, you look like your haircut belongs on Harry Sisson's head, brother. What's going on? He said you deserve a tall glass of shut up juice. Unc is coming at it with like 1967 memes, dude.
Knows what they're doing.
You're so right, Pierre. You're so right. We're so unified right now.
You want, so I will not sit here and stand for personal attacks, for blasphemy against me. You don't need to do that. You don't
blasphemy against you. What the hell are you? Are you Jesus Christ, you loser? Okay, can I just give the correct answer for once?
That's amazing. That's amazing. That is actually fire. Greg Price at K-File liked it too. He said, this is amazing. Pump this right into my veins. I'm not joking when I say this is one of the greatest clips I've ever seen on a cable news show. Jake completely destroys Allan Lichtman by pointing out that his keys to the White House were wrong, and Lichtman responds by accusing him of blasphemy. Can we get some context into what's going on? Okay, so this is a charlatan who does not have any care or consideration for anything serious and just thrives when there's chaos. This is my uncle, who is, a important progressive voice that has maybe in the last couple of years changed his attitude about a bunch of stuff that I don't agree with, but I still love him because he's my uncle and the uncle-nephew bond is strong. This is Allan Lichtman. Allan Lichtman is the inventor of the 13 keys. And Allan Lichtman, leading up to this election, was consistently getting an endless amount of media coverage over his 13 keys, including a bunch of people in this community that routinely came in here and was like, well, what do you have to say about the keys? What do you have to say about the keys? And I kept getting really annoyed because, like, you can just make up make up your own personal, I guess, like using your political science background, make up your own personal metric for why you think a president is going to win. But it's still stupid, okay? But people were such firmly committed key believers that they literally were like, no, Allan is the guy to turn the keys. He's the guy who's going to unlock the secrets. It was very annoying. It was yet another moment where I was 100% correct. And I kept telling people to shut the fuck up, that there is no like reliable metric of predicting the elections like this. It's just something he made up. And people just moved beyond the made up shit and thought, no, you don't understand. These metrics are, they have a 100% success rating. Okay, didn't he get like 9 out of the 10 less? You're not a prophet at 90% only. No, it just doesn't matter. The results of the keys are dependent on his own beliefs and perception. Exactly. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's his own personal opinion. He's trying to create a methodology, but like at the end of the day, it's his own personal perspective. He just made up a system of predicting elections, and CNN kept giving him endless amounts of media coverage because every goddamn liberal media outlet was so desperate for like any sort of, every goddamn media outlet was so desperate to hear about how, you know, Kamala Harris was definitely going to win. Okay. And that's it. And when it didn't happen, people got mad. People yelled at one another and yada, yada, yada. And Allan Lichtman's keys were proven to be stupid. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. He was also a Biden dead ender too, which is why I was annoyed by that. Remember when Nate Silver tried to turn the keys? That was blasphemy. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. It's causation versus correlation, simple as that. The media definitely likes to analyze politics without having to do with class analysis, so this bullshit is useful for them. Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely what it is. Nate Silver claims to have applied my keys to predict the Trump victory. He doesn't have the faintest idea how to turn the keys. He's not a historian or a political scientist. He has no academic credentials. He was wrong when he said, I could not make an early prediction of Obama's reelection. He'll be wrong again in trying to analyze the keys. Lolo just said this on his live that Murad has better social skills than you and you're an iPad kid. He's right. It's ironic because Murad is way more autistic than me, but he also happens to be significantly more sociable than myself. Anyway, it was very funny that everybody was like so desperate to make this seem as though this is it. You know, this is like the most compelling proof that Kamala Harris is definitely going to win.